In today's reading from God's Work in Our Lives, we're going to the chapter where God coordinates. We're going to read Just in Time. I love this reading, and I love the title of it because I had a night several months back where I was praying to the Lord, and I was waking up and I heard Him bend down and whisper to me, "It is all situated." I was praying to Him about troubles I was having, and I heard His sweet voice whisper to me, "It is situated." And I remind myself of that when I'm starting to feel troubled in these days. My 5-year-old son and I were driving the lonely 10-mile stretch from town to our home when we hit a bump and heard the thump-thump of a flat tire. I began digging out tools from the trunk and discovered we had no tire iron. There I was, a very pregnant young woman standing beside a crippled car with a child in the front seat. In the past year, several local women had been brutally murdered, and the authorities had no idea who the killer was. When a man in a pickup stopped to ask if I needed help, I felt only fear. "That's all right," I said. "My husband is on his way." In fact, my husband, Gerald, wouldn't be coming along this road for at least another hour. To my relief, the man drove off. I looked at the distant houses along the highway, trying to decide what to do. Minutes later, I saw the stranger coming back our way. He stopped on the other side of the highway and slowly walked toward us. "Dear Lord," I prayed, "protect my children." Just as he reached us, Gerald pulled up. "There's my husband now," I said, surprised to see that he had been let off work early. Gerald parked, glancing at the stranger, who left in a hurry. More than a year later, an area resident confessed to the unsolved murders. As a reserve officer for the county sheriff's department, Gerald escorted the prisoner from the county jail to the mental health center. The instant he saw the suspect, Gerald recognized him. It was the stranger who had stopped by my car. This is a story from Pat Werley. And I just posted last week a link from Hannah Lambert, who had a similar incident while she was kayaking with a strange man. So have faith in the Lord, pray, and be wise out here these days, because it really hasn't changed. It's just gotten a little bit more dark. And if you're concerned, keep praying to the Lord, and maybe He'll bow down from the heavens and whisper in your ear in the early morning hours that it is situated.